This plate is so big. Where to get the best seafood in Ecuador, the freshest fish in Ecuador. Of course, it's the coast of Ecuador, but then where do you go? Fish has gotten really expensive over the years in Ecuador, even on the coast, and for a good reason. Fishing is difficult. People risk their lives. It is not cheap. It's actually very expensive to become a fisherman here. However, if you want a tip on where to get the freshest, the cheapest fish, gotta go to the port. And that's exactly where we are. We are in the port of Anconcito, and you can see the fishermen bringing the fish off the boats. There are so many birds just trying to catch something, to have some luck. And it's also where you can go to a comadore and have fish, where you pick out the fish and you can either have it fried, grilled, or sudado, which is like a tomato-based soup.
Being from the East Coast, I've certainly eaten my fair share of fish. I've cooked my fair share of fish, but you could tell this woman was a pro. She took the fish and she got it so quickly, so cleanly, and then she put a spice mixture on it that had cumin, pepper, garlic, and achiote, but we weren't done there. Now in Canada, we might add an egg wash to it, but she did something totally different, and I think it gave it so much flavor. She then put on it a mixture of oil and achiote. So oil that was flavored with this rich achiote spice. And then finally she put some flour on it and she cooked it in really hot oil. You could see it was so hot, and then she moved the fish around so that it wouldn't burn. It was cooked to perfection.
Red snapper. It's called pargo. They are so nice here. They moved a table so we would have a view, and then also put a tablecloth on top, and then this plate is so big. On it we have a whole fish which has been fried. We could have had it grilled. We could have had it sudado, which is a soup, a tomato-based soup, also amazing. But wanted to try it fried. And then we've got some patacones. Avocado, lettuce, lime, tomato, and then you've got this salad. This is kind of what every country in South America calls salad. But this is marinated with onion, cabbage, lime juice, and it's just a little bit pickly, which will cut through that fried fish. I'm so excited to do this. Now we picked out our fish, you can do that, or they've also got an almuerzo, so that's a 2-course meal here. Both are seafood, there are a number of choices, and it's $3. Like, this is the best bet for seafood. You're not gonna get any fresher. You're not gonna get any closer to when it was caught. But if you don't know what you're looking for fish, you always want to have like a very clear eye, and then you want to touch the flesh and make sure it bounces back. That is a sign that it hasn't been dead for weeks. I don't think anyone here would sell you something that was dead for weeks, but you never know. Let's try it. I will give you one tip for the coast. Pick up some plastic cups and then just bring them yourself, because sometimes they aren't clean. And that's not to say anything about the people who are giving them to you, but sometimes they're not clean. So bring your own. It's not like Cuenca where you can drink the water, so it's just always a good idea. Oh, beer, fish. Does this get any better? I don't know. Oh wait, it just got better. Now we've got some ají. Yes. Now we're talking.
How tender is it? Very?
Oh wow, look at how fresh this is. It's so flaky. Woo! Dropping it. It's that flaky. Look how good that looks. Okay, so when you are eating whole fish, you don't try to go through the whole way. See how it's a spine right here. So you just want to go halfway and then you shuffle it off and then you've got the fish. And when you're done this side, kind of scraping this side down, you flip it over and you move on to the next side. That's how you eat a whole fish. Not a big deal, not hard. All right, let me try this. Look how perfect she cooked this. Like, it has this crust here which keeps it all together. This woman has cooked a lot of fish and she cooked it perfectly. It's crunchy, full of so much flavor. It tastes so fresh. The achiote oil, which we do not use in Canada, adds so much depth to it and really brings out this red snapper flavor. This is amazing. This is really amazing fish. Andreas asked if I had put lime juice on it yet, and I haven't, because I actually don't think it needs lime juice. It's just beautiful as it is. It's so good. Oh, there's a little dog here. He wants some too. Oh, hi, puppy. All right.
No, I can reach it.
And then the patacones. Now I'm gonna try the ají. Ají on the coast is supposed to be much hotter, and I've certainly had some hot ají in the last couple of days. So I'm gonna just put a little on here. It's vinegar based, and like in the Andes, which often has like a creamy tree tomato base, it's hotter. Not too hot. It's a hot sauce, but they have so many fresh herbs in it, it still feels fresh. It is getting hotter in my mouth though, but very pleasant. Perfect lunch with some beer. Perfect. All these birds are just waiting to eat.
And while Encancito seemed like a really interesting town, we had to move on because we were heading to the beach city of Salinas, Ecuador.